Hi everyone, how are you today? I'm good, thank you. It's been quite a long Monday, but not too bad. After a disastrous round 8 and 9, which I had to unpick, I'm now on round 10, so this is round 10, so hopefully this will be more successful. So I'm starting off with my 2 chain, and then I am going to go into 1 treble into the next 2 trebles. So that's just 1 treble, and then I'll do a 2nd treble. The reason I unpicked it was because I couldn't get the pattern to work out right, so I thought it was just probably better just to unpick it, as I'm trying to do it properly anyway. So next we miss 1 treble, and then we go 5 treble into the next treble. So miss 1 and then 5. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'm going to miss 1 treble, and then I'm going to do 1 treble into the next 3. So that's 1, 'Just unravel my wool. 2, 3, and then I'm going to do 2 chain. I'm going to do 1 DC, miss a DC and do 1 DC into the middle, 2 chain, and then I'm going to basically repeat what I've just done but in reversed. So I'm going to do 1 treble into the next 3, miss a treble, do 5 treble into the next treble, miss 1 treble, and then 1 into the next 3. Okay, so I've got a nice purple background tonight. Felt like a change of colour. These are really nice little rubber mats that I bought from one of the local shops here in a pack of 10. They're quite useful actually. Have you been busy watching the Winter Olympics? That's been quite interesting. And just to remind you, I'm using 3-ply wool. This is currently a 2.5 crochet hook. And my pattern is for a circular shawl, but this is actually going to be a baby's blanket at the end of it. Just because I think that it makes a very nice blanket to swaddle a baby in, or just wrap them when you're out and about. It's nice and holey, so it just allows them to sort of like grab hold of it, and it's just very nice to do. I've actually I did buy a another pattern this week because I'm not very good at granny squares, and I'm going to try those again. I can't keep my shape right, so I have been looking at how to do this and the best way to do it, but I found a really cute little pattern, so I'm going to try that. Now, just to show you this goes into a really nice like little love heart shape now, and that is basically what forms the base of this pattern, and we will eventually work on that and get it to grow. So I will just carry on with this now, and we'll do the next set for you. I will try and speed up some of these videos because it might be quite boring to watch or just listening to me waffle on. So I think once I've done the pattern right, I will just probably speed it up so that you can see the end of it. I'm going to miss one and do 5. Let me just do this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to do 3. Being careful not to split my wool, which, as you will know from previous videos if you've watched them, that I do tend to do that a little bit, which is not great. So now I'm going to do, and this is where I need to make sure that I'm not forgetting to do things, because I do get carried away sometimes and I get distracted, and then I think, I missed a stitch there, or I should have done that there. And then it's a battle with my conscience to sort of say, do I go back and do I correct it, or what do I do? So I'm just going to do 1, 2 there. Okay, and I'm going to do, just unravel that a little bit. And that is 1, 2, 3, and then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for everyone that's watched my videos. I do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of what I'm doing. It's just nice to be able to share a little bit of what I'm doing and talk through some of the projects that I'm trying, hopefully finishing as well. I'm trying to go back and revisit some old projects that I've got actually that I started and I've never actually finished them or got close to finishing them. I like trying different things. It's the trying and the attempting to do things that I'm most pleased with. I think that's why I'm liking this again, because I did this ages ago and I did it a few times, and I think I got a little bit bored of doing it because I did a few of them for different people. But I'm actually enjoying this again because it is a nice pattern, and it's one that you can do quite easily and just relax. My daughter's doing one at the same time as me, because she's the reason why I got back into this, really, because she was asking me to show her how to do stuff. So I thought I would show her, and then in the attempt of showing her, I bought the wool, and then I got a little bit hooked, and you know how it goes. You kind of just get hooked onto what you're doing and think, okay, I'll just do this one little thing. But I've missed not doing any crafts, if I'm honest. That's been partly because I haven't been able to, because my sight's not been brilliant, but now my sight's been sorted, I'm hoping I can do a lot more. Right, so that's 3, and I am just going to miss one and do one in there. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing a few little videos for my daughter to show her how to do things. She's just asked if I would do a couple of little videos for her, so I will put them up here just as a tutorial, and hopefully they might help somebody who's starting off with crocheting. What's that one? So that's 3 of those. That's looking nice. This one and then do 5 into this one. This one, do another 3. I must remember to keep checking my tension. That's something that I struggle with and I'm trying to improve. And I was reading about the different types of tension the other day and what people are. So I'm trying to figure out what I am, and also how I can keep it consistent. It's quite fascinating to read some of the info out there though on how people try and make sure that their tension is correct. Right, and now I'm going to miss 1 and do 5. I think crafts are a really good way of like losing yourself in your thoughts, and remembering sort of things that have happened through the day. It's a good way to sort of put your mind in order. Excuse the dog. She can hear something outside. She can just hear people walking past the window and she takes offence to it, and it's like, actually you shouldn't be walking past the window, that's my bit of pavement. but she likes to voice her opinion, so I let her. She normally speaks quiet after a little while. I'm quite surprised actually she's not asleep, because normally she's asleep at this time of the day. We were out playing for quite a while today while I tidied up a little bit of the garden, because we've got a dry day for a change. Normally it's been raining, and it's been raining so hard. We've got so much water in the ground and the rivers are still swollen. So it's been quite good to be able to get out and just do a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have a bit more dry weather, and it will dry up some of the ground. We have got flowers poking through now. I can see the snowdrops and the daffodils, which is really nice to see. And in the morning the birds are really, you can hear them. You can definitely tell spring is on its way, which is lovely. Kind of lifts the spirit a little bit, doesn't it? So I might go to the boot sale on Sunday and just see if I can pick up a few little plants, because it's a really good place to get like cheap cuttings and things, and see if they will take. Sorry, I didn't click that one right. Let's do another, so miss one and then I do another 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 1, 2, 3. And just double check that one quickly, just because I don't want to have to unpick it all again. And it's probably a good habit to get into, isn't it, that you just double check what you've done, and just make sure that it's okay. So I've got one more little section to do. So this is 1, 2, there's 3, miss 1 and then go into 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, that's not good there. 3, 4, 5, then miss 1 and do 3, 1, 2, 3, do 2, go 1 DC into and come back and do 2, and then I'm going to just do this next bit. Let's just unravel a bit of wool. And that is 1, 2, 3, miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm just going to do the last 3 treble, which is 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, I've got a cat now. And then I'm just going to do my 2. So I'm just going to go into my slip stitch, and this is what I find a little bit tricky. So I'm just going to try and do this so that I can get those, just those 2 bits. That's it, and I've got that there. I think that's gone into and I'll just do this here. Bertie, that is not very helpful, and I don't think you should be playing with that wool either. So as you can see, I've now finished yarn round 10. I'm going to hold it up here because Bertie's in the way, and you can see that that's like a nice little love heart there. Once Bertie decides to move, I will show you the full piece. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow if you want to see more of the rounds that I'm doing. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Take care and have a good evening. Bye for now.